Okay. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Lost in Tokyo. We are live here from Tokyo Dome, actually. We are following up with our last week's live stream. Again, connecting Tokyo as we walk around Tokyo, giving you some of the most amazing street views. I'm just waiting for the replay to pop up here. Hopefully it pops up, and hopefully we are live. I am free, ladies and gentlemen. I just got out of the hospital yesterday. So it'll be a bit of a slow go, but hopefully everything will be fine. Let me just sit down here, bring you guys up into here, and I'm just going to sit down to start off the live stream just to say good morning to everybody. Mike Hawk, good morning. Hey Feng, how are you? Tyra, good morning. Robert, believe in yourself, good morning. How are you? Jeremy, thank you so much for being here. I see my first moderator, I think, being here. Awesome. Luther Pippin, good morning. Wonderless John, hey, my buddy. I still want a refund on those damn sports cards. Oh, thank you, Church Lady. I appreciate it. It is Super Chat Saturday, so if you want to help support me, that's great. I really appreciate it. Forsyth, good morning. Abe, Mick A. How are you, buddy? Thank you for being here. Sorry, guys, I'm late. I had to get through a whole mess, and I'll explain why in a minute. Cool Roddy, good morning. Arr, 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 arr. I hope he hears that. Cousin Vinny, my GPS moderator, how are you? Jason M, my brother, from a different mother, but hey, still my brother. Good morning. Tetrazium, how are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope the job's going well. Spider Fresh, we will hit a vending machine, of course. Kathy 3, thank you so much for the other day. Hello to Drew and Blanket. Hello to everyone. I'm lurking while I'm cleaning up after dinner and other chores, so I'm lurking but not chatting. Kathy 3 is always cooking dinner at this time, so I'm going to have to go a bit earlier. No. I hope you had a great dinner, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Dave Jeffrey, good morning. Mr. Smokehouse. Jen Sutherland, how are you? Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Yeah, Jeremy. Carmen B. Adam, how are you? My Mr. Pink Box Donuts brother. How are you? Thank you for being here. Truly appreciate it. So today, because I would now connect from Tokyo Dome to Kagurazaka. So as a tourist, when you come here to visit Tokyo, you don't have to get lost on the trains if you want to go visit Kagurazaka, which is, of course, Tokyo's kind of like French Quarter, old geisha house style place. We've been there before. I haven't been there in about 6 months, so I'd like to go check it out with you today. And I am actually in the back because the first thing I want to do is kind of walk by and show the new subscribers or people that don't know about Koishikawa Korakuen Gardens, which is sitting right behind me. Now, Tokyo Dome is right over here. There must be a baseball game going on because it is 10:37 in the morning here, and the stadium is packed. So I had to find an empty area, so that's why I was a bit late. Jason in Michigan, how are you? Drax heard it? Awesome. They let me go at my job, but they want me to come back and, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tetrazium. Man, you're a good guy, and you just had some hard luck the last year. But I hope all works out with you, so on and so forth. So, but yeah, guys, just real quickly, you can skip past this if you're watching the replay. I did get out of the hospital yesterday, and not feeling 100%. But I still want to live up to expectations of making sure that I do my Saturday Lost in Tokyo live streams. Moving forward, starting from tomorrow, we're only going to be doing one live stream here a week for now. But everything else that I do live will be on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member or want to be a Patreon member, we'll be doing more private live streams over on Patreon. So go check it out if you want. There might be a level for everybody. So yeah, let's get going, guys. Enough talking. I'm gonna turn the camera around here, and away we go. Now, can somebody else? I got the stairs. That's all it is. It's a bunch of stairs, ladies and gentlemen. But Tokyo Dome is right up here. I'm in the back of Tokyo Dome, where we had explored all of the shopping area, all back in there. But today we are actually coming back this way. And coming down into a beautiful garden that some people don't know about, some people might know about, but this is Koishikawa Korakuen Garden. It's 300 yen. I've been in here before. I got a couple of videos that you might want to look at and check out how beautiful one of these gardens is. Japanese gardens are amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, MC Travels, how are you? Gabe, good morning. Thank you for being here. I don't know why I'm walking on this side of the sidewalk, but yeah. So today, we are connecting Tokyo Dome over to Kagurazaka, and I'm just going to show you, through the back streets, how to, get over there without having to take the trains, because some people are intimidated by the transit system here in Tokyo. It just amazes me, is right behind Tokyo Dome, you have amazing looking walls. Oh, I love that tree up in there. All the colors of the leaves are changing, so that's pretty cool too. Gotta like that. And we do have to find a vending machine. And this is why I came down into this area, because the entrance to the garden, one of the entrances, is right here. A lot of fire trucks. Barking mad, good morning. So yeah, this is the East Gate. And as you can see, the opening hours for this is, 9 o'clock in the morning? There's a lineup already. It's only 300 yen admission. I think students and seniors is $1.50. But this is a beautiful little garden. So it's actually really nice to come visit. They do have a map over here. They got a nice big pond area in the middle and a bunch of other cool, pretty things. So, it is actually really nice. So I thought I'd come and at least show you as to, it's literally right behind Tokyo Dome here, which is pretty damn cool. SB Japan, good morning. Now I might actually come down this way to show you the west entrance. Coming out into here, Iidabashi Station is basically just behind here. This big building here is the Winds, or the satellite horse racing area. No idea about, excuse me, the fire trucks here, but I will say one thing. In the neighborhood of Bunkyoku a few days ago, there was a huge fire, and a senator, she's been a senator or something like that, I'm not exactly sure, but a senator or something like that, and they were living in a penthouse. There was a huge fire. Unfortunately, 2 lives were lost. Her husband of 80 years old, and I believe her daughter. And it wasn't too far away from the Tokyo Dome area. This whole area was filled with smoke. I was in the hospital, so I just saw it on the news, but it was pretty sad. So, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly where this goes into, so I'm going to walk around the other way here. I think it might be just a little bit better walking. Hey, Cobrat, how are you, my evil twin? Good morning. So yeah, just to show you guys how to get over to Kagurazaka, a truly amazing shopping area full of shops, cafes, restaurants. And like I said, back in the day, it was, you always find these areas of geisha houses. There are still a few prominent geisha houses going on in the area. We won't find them, of course not, unless you know exactly where they are. But other than that, this is the whole area that we had explored earlier. And you can see Iidabashi Station would just basically kind of be over there. And then Tokyo Dome is all into this area here. Koishikawa, Korakuen Gardens, 70 meters. So that's pretty much what you're looking at. Now, to go through here, there's all kinds of ways to go to Kagurazaka. I'll probably try and take you guys the easiest way. A bit of a let me try and straighten my camera out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit of an angle here. It's kind of bothering me. Yeah, make sure you smash that like button. I better smash my own like button here. I am like number 36. Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hi, Mouse. How are you? Can somebody let the moderators in the group know that we are live? Sometimes I actually walk back in that area. You know what? Today, I am going to walk that way. There's some interesting things. We're just following basically the highway, the main road. It is a bit of an open area in this area, and then it kind of encloses into nice, quaint neighborhoods and stuff. We will be caught. I believe this is the Conda River. I believe. You never know what these. Hey, Lynn Sanger, how are you, darling? But first off, we have to hit a vending machine, ladies and gentlemen. And again, all these rivers. I remember Tokyo Lens had a boat. I don't think he was in this area, but yeah, he was kind of going through all these canals on a boat. It was such a cool video. Did that a couple years ago. I really personally don't like the rivers inside the city here, but hopefully you enjoyed today. It's going to be a bit of a shorter video. I do have an appointment today, so sorry about that. But we just want to point out that Iidabashi station, if you do come to the Tokyo Dome area, I said that there was a lot of subways, but the JR station is right there. You can see the JR train passing by right up over there. So again, coming into the Tokyo Dome area, very easily accessible. So we're just going to try and get underneath the train tracks here. I might have to jaywalk, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. Hey Hackstein, hey Jeff Dale, Christian, hey sis, Mindy's mom, how are you? Love ya, miss ya. I saw the messages, but I was just kind of tired to reply. Apologies. And the other thing I want to show you guys is how all the leaves are changing, because it's the fall. It's November 30th here. Still a beautiful day, but again, it's nice to see the different color of leaves going on that are changing even in the city. You don't have to go out of the city just to find the beautiness, as Mike Hawk would say. Iidabashi, the shopping area, all the restaurants that we've seen in the past, all down in that area. If you were to keep going straight down, you would hit the Jimbocho area, but now we are basically gonna swing east. I think it's east. I get lost. No apologies whether you just came off chemo. I totally understand. How are you feeling this morning? Well, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I'll be as transparent as I always am. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, and I was trying to figure out, am I going to go live or not? Because I wasn't sure how I felt. But I'm not 100%, but I'm doing my best, and a little tired. But yeah, we're here with the community, so away we go. So first up is this hidden little eye garden terrace area. It's a bunch of shops and restaurants. A lot of people, wouldn't think to even come over here. There's not that much, but I'll show you kind of the area here as you're walking over to Kagurazaka. Again, they got the Hotel Metropolitan Edmont, which is basically right over here. List of basically all the businesses in here, but this is kind of where we are right now in the corner here. And then they got the Eye Garden Terrace here. They got the Garden Air Tower, the hotel. So there's a bunch of head office corporations, so on and so forth. We don't need to see that. But hey, Mom, how are you? So yeah, it's not too bad anyways. And basically I'm walking backwards here. We're going to be hitting Iidabashi station before we hit Kagurazaka Hill. And I have a quest today to get a nikuman. So on Kagurazaka, there's a lot of great cafes and restaurants, but the one thing they do have here that I absolutely love, like whenever Hiromi and I walk our puppies, usually on the weekends, not every weekend, but they have a great nikuman. You can get barbecue pork buns, yada, yada, yada. I got to get one today because I'm freaking hungry. I haven't had breakfast, but I want to take you back into this little area here. First, as we are kind of cutting through. And yeah, there's not much of everything inside. Small little shops. Maybe we can go in? Yeah, actually it looks dead. Everything's closed. Oh, that surprises me. Look at that, yeah. Everything is closed down right now. So I never knew that. I thought it was open all the time. Hey, real life stuff, how are you? But yeah, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. And let's finish up getting over into the thick of things where I really want to be. I still cannot understand the old train track kind of style things here, because it starts right here or it ends right here, one or the other. So maybe this is the remnants of something old that they just never took out. I'm not sure, but it goes all the way down, so that's kind of cool. Kind of like that in a way. And it's a beautiful little area down in the back here. Always trying to find hidden. I see a helicopter upstairs. I mean, upstairs, up in the sky. Make sure if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, say hi. Make sure you tag me at Tokyo Drew so at least I can see everything. This is what surprises me though. Newsday is a convenience store associated with the JR train system, but Iidabashi station is kind of far, so I'm surprised that the actual convenience store Newsdays is in a separate location away from the station, because usually they are attached to the station all the time. But the reason I like coming back here, this is one of my secret spots. Well, not secret, but I like to come here and relax every once in a while. I'll show you exactly where I sit, but you know, to see these little cascading waterfalls. There's a few down in that area over there. I actually sit down. There's a bench down in there. So I like to come here and just relax. This is not too far, you know, probably about 30 minutes or so when I'm ever in this area from my home. So it's not too bad, but you can always cut through all these back streets. We are actually cutting behind the Metropolitan Edmont Hotel, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we'll be hitting up the Iidabashi area first and showing you some unique things as we go. So I hope you're all doing well. And oh, I got a shout out to Mom. Hi, Mom. Congratulations on the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Las Vegas Raiders today. I'm making a rivalry with Mom. But I would have bet on the Kansas City Chiefs anyways. Hi, Jackie Hero. How are you? I won't be walking too fast, but yeah, I hope you enjoy today. And we just got to find a vending machine. I see convenience stores everywhere, but you come out into this area, and this is basically the front of the hotel. It's a nice hotel. Great conference centers inside. It is expensive. You can see there the Hotel Metropolitan Edmont Tokyo JR East. Ah, so that's why the Newsday is attached to this hotel, because this is part of JR East Hotel. I didn't know that. I guess you learn something new every day. So that is why. No idea why these smut magazines are on display here, but welcome to Japan, ladies and gentlemen, where you see shit like this each and every day. Okay. I haven't seen a vending machine, though. Yeah, we're going to walk the back streets, so hopefully you enjoy some of this. Actually, I think I'm gonna bypass Iidabashi, and I'll walk up the back way where I want to show you some of the old restaurants that I'm very familiar with. Number one is this little Indian restaurant here. This is the Sultan restaurant. I actually enjoyed having lunch here. They got different curry sets. Who doesn't like Indian curry, man? Well, in my opinion, but you know, they are probably, I think there was about 8 tables inside, a small little place off the edge, you know, of the main road here. So, you know, trying to find some of these amazing little restaurants. I know you won't remember where that restaurant is, but just remember that you got this bakery right on the corner here. And then just right behind would be the Indian restaurant right in front of the hotel. Really reasonably priced, good food, very friendly staff. You gotta like it. And then it comes out into this area here. Now, to go over to Kagurazaka, we could walk around the long way. There are a lot of, you got the Apple Hotel, you know, all kinds of different things. You got Nikao, which is another cheap place to eat, right up over there. And if you were to look way down there, you can actually see the train going from Iidabashi station, probably over to Iidabashi station. But we are in the thick of connecting Tokyo Dome to Kagurazaka if you're just joining. Girly Megs is the reason Japan is based. Yeah, pretty much, eh? And then, yeah, Jimbocho area, the bookstore kind of area would be back down in that area over there. But yeah, I am free, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you for all your support. You know, I've had a few ups and downs, a little bit of drama this week, but it's forgotten, or at least on my side it is. And yeah, we'll continue on just being Tokyo Drews. So thank you all, and thank you for my moderators being here. Just to let you know, the Emoji Club is at 167 as of today, so if we don't have anybody else sign up, we'll probably finish up with 167, so thank you. That donation will be done next week for the cancer hospital, so thank you guys. I'm getting hungry. I need that nikuman. I see a beef noodles over there. Oh, and Vin, Tokyo Dome has a new banh mi restaurant. I tried it yesterday. It was actually pretty good. 800 yen, a little expensive, but yeah, I found a banh mi that's close to me, so that's pretty good. Love me banh mi. Look how yummy this soup looks. Look at that udon. What is that? We got udon, dumplings, 690 yen, for large 790 yen. That's pretty sweet. Dandan spicy udon with hot and numbing black sesame sauce with boiled dumplings. Who would not want to eat that? That is freaking yummy. My God. Oh, wait. Oh, thank you, sis. I didn't see that. Thank you so much. Enjoy your nikuman, brother. I'm just so happy that you have an appetite. Actually, to be honest, I don't have much of an appetite, but I do. But also my taste. So yesterday I was not allowed, but we went to Hideakaya, my favorite restaurant, for lunch when I got out, and I had like a double gyoza set, but I couldn't taste the gyoza too much, so that was kind of, I don't know if I have a loss of taste or not, but we hit a vending machine here, but I don't see any coffee that I can have, so that kind of sucks. But we'll keep going, finding the vending machine as we come through all the back streets here. There's always hidden stuff everywhere, no matter which way you turn. I have no idea what this guy's doing. Like, see? I've never seen this restaurant right here. Tokyo Curry Buchi? Buki? Something. They're not open yet. It looks like they got curry sets for, yeah, it looks like 880 yen, so that's pretty cheap overall. They got Nomi Hodai, or all you can eat stuff. They got wine and coffee. Looks like this is a new little bar that's opened. This looks like some sort of an old style izakaya over here. And I just found coffee, so give me one sec, guys. I'm gonna see if I can borrow their ledge. It's vending machine time, ladies and gentlemen, for Spider Fresh. So get those emojis going. It's vending machine time. And you can see all the blue, which is obviously cold drinks, and the red, which is hot drinks. And am I not being able to put money in? All right, hot de. Hot coffee. 120 yen. Not too bad for pretty much a medium-sized coffee. Don't you dare. Like I've always said, ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you are in Tokyo, if you hit a vending machine, there's always a drainage thing right by the vending machine. So I swear to God, the owner probably lifts it up and collects all the coins that drop in because we're drunk. Now here, I'll show you. Watch. Look at that. See? There's always something to collect coins going on. So, let me have a bit of coffee here. Hey, Mikey in Vegas, how are you? Ah, that feels better. All right, let's get going. If I haven't said hi to you, I do apologize, but I'm trying to see the chat as best as I can. And yeah, this is that coffee bar here. So wine and coffee, I'm not exactly sure as to these two little areas here, but it looks like a really nice place inside there. Be very quaint looking, I guess. It is smart, eh, Cobra? Are you the owner of that vending machine, Cobra? But yeah, we will continue up through the back streets here. Now, if you are familiar with our channel, of course, you will recognize some of the things, but there's always things changing in Tokyo, so that's why I thought connecting up through the back here would be pretty cool, through all the back streets. Too bad CE's not here yet. Hey, Bayou Otaku, how are you? See, I've never seen Pets Tokyo before. Oh, I'm walking too fast. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I was actually lost, ladies and gentlemen. Go figure. I was lost after 5 feet, but Pets Tokyo seems to be like a new store here. I'm gonna have to tell Hiromi about that. And then as we were walking up the hill here, there is the temple up here that I've shown you in the past before, but we'll just keep going on. I have a mission. We're 27 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. We got how many likes? We hit 50. Oh, we got 62 likes already, so thank you so much for that. I will shut up once we get to 100. And it's just like little restaurants. Everywhere you look. Little veterinarian place. Oh, is this? I've heard about this place. And I don't know where it is exactly. Oh, it's right down there. There's always a lineup on the weekends. For whatever reason. But I've never been there, so. But yeah, this is the shrine here. Vin can, I'm sure, put in exactly. And there's a lot of people in there right now. It's a nice little shrine. I've always liked that one, but what I like more is actually walking up these side streets. Always pretty cool. If we can get Drew back out to his playground. Oh, you mean Vegas? Nah. I'm done with Vegas, man. I wouldn't want to have a piss up with my friends. Nightshade Giggle, how are you? Good morning. I just got out of a very hot bath. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm not a bath guy, but recently, as soon as I get out of the hospital, a nice hot bath really calms me down. Helps me with my leg muscles because I'm in bed for 5 days, things like that. But still, I don't understand these vending machines, why they're so small, but 130 yen, 140 yen, I'd rather get a better choice of a vending machine. This is actually one of my favorite streets to walk down in the Iidabashi area. We're just behind Iidabashi station. We will kind of pass by it in a minute. Beautiful store. Not sure. It looks like a prefectural store of some kind. I'm pretty sure. It's Isemise, so I'm not exactly sure. But again, so many izakayas along here. And of course, if you are, like I said earlier, familiar with the channel, I'm going to show you a great place to visit just up right around the corner here, where my old friend Pulak and I used to come every once in a while. You're not done until the family says you're done. I have friends in LA, I'll hook you up. Okay, so it's right here actually. This is hopscotch. I've talked about this before. Hopscotch is basically right inside that door there. It probably holds about 10, 15 people. They have an amazing Cubano. I can't believe it, but this is kind of some of the food that they actually have. The nachos are kind of meh. You know, they got sandwiches, what's that, mussels or something. But it's the craft beer that people like to come here for. And, you know, looking inside, like the pictures, like this is the front door here. And it's not very big inside, but it is definitely worth a visit. And if you can't find it, it's just right across from this little kids' playground kind of area here. So, oops, you dropped your beer keg. Too bad it's empty. And as you can see, as we're walking, there's so many, again, little cafes. And we're not even in Kagurazaka yet. We're on the outskirts of Kagurazaka. Now, of course, Yasukuni Shrine, if you do want to visit that as you're walking over here from Tokyo Dome or wherever you're coming from, Yasukuni Shrine would kind of be up over that way, about a 15-minute walk away from here. And still, you're going to find all the izakayas, the restaurants. And as we turn around, ladies and gentlemen, oh, Burger King is still here. So yeah, we're going to walk straight up this way. Detour, because everybody loves their coffee. Now there is a prefectural store right on the corner here. Of course, you're going to see all the apples, because this is the Aomori prefectural store. So everything you want from of apples, and it's in the Apple building, go figure. So there are a few prefectural stores where you don't have to go to Aomori. Burger King, what do they got going on here? They got the wild barbecue burger. Oh my God, that looks disgusting. It looks yummy, but it looks disgusting. They got the Kyoto burger. I know Shinichi actually did a review on the Kyoto burger just last week. And as we walk down, we're going to be hitting Iidabashi station and then heading up over Kagurazaka Hill, which is just basically a couple blocks up that way. And we start going up the hill, so on and so forth. I love honestly, I've said this in the past before for those that are familiar. I love how the fact that they didn't tear this old kind of beauty hair cook pit, they call it, barber shop. It's been abandoned for 20 years. It'd be nice, you know, for aesthetics for the area to fix it up, but they just haven't. They got the little castella things, because I know Minnie's mom loves castella. Is that what you call it, castella? I'm pretty sure. And then you'll have remnants of old, you know, all the old walls. The bridges are pretty cool. I'll show you, I don't know which side I got to go on. Maybe I have to go on the other side. Oh no, I can go on this side too. Okay. Hey Jim and Harriet, how are you? So this is Iidabashi Station, which houses the JR line, but also houses a couple subways. Well, this is pretty cool. I like how, now, I don't know what that's made out of, but that's kind of cool. And this is Iidabashi Station. Some good shopping, some good restaurants. They actually have Wendy's and First Kitchen inside the area. They got some food trucks. And this is basically the main Sobu line, Chuo line area that we are walking over top of right now. And yeah, they got Godiva or Godiva, whatever you want to call it up there. I can see They have that's the JR area. Then they have the subway area, and there's a lot of food trucks down in this area also. Oh, damn, Jackie. So I don't want to be too intrusive as I go in here, but looks like they got some sort of a, kind of not a flea market going on, but some sort of setup here. Local products again. If you were to walk all the way down into the subway area of the Ramla area, Wendy's First Kitchen is down there. They got a dollar store, but they also have an amazing food court area, which it's inside the building, so I can't really show you too well, but they got the Christmas trees set up, so that's nice. And I guess the most famous thing in this area would be the cafe, which is right around the corner, just right behind these buildings here. In the summertime, you can go sit out on the patio along the river. It's a very nice feeling. You want an Okinawa restaurant, big yellow sign there. And yeah, this here, so right here is the Canal Cafe boutique shop, and then the cafe is actually around the corner. Hitakaya, where I had gyoza yesterday, not that restaurant, but the same restaurant is right over there. And we're going to try and make the light. Now the main road that we were on about 15 minutes ago does curve around, and this is the same road that I am crossing over right now. And we're going to go check out one of the iconic restaurants in the area where, you know, I did one of my first YouTube videos where I tried to do the ramen challenge, and I'm going to come over and show you, in case, you know, some people are always still looking to this day, where is that restaurant? A lot of YouTubers like I know John Dobb, Mikey Chan, a few other people, a lot of other people have come to this restaurant to do challenges. You know, the big giant gyoza, I'm sure you guys have all heard about it. Well, that's this restaurant right here. Now they do have different rules, so on and so forth, but there is the big ass gyoza. It's $105 basically. You got the fried rice challenge. I think that's 5 kilograms of rice. And then you have the ramen. Now the ramen is 3 bowls of that, I believe, is what I tried. I failed miserably, but they also do have single servings, so on and so forth. If you are able to beat one of their challenges, it is free, and of course you get your photo on the wall, but I probably couldn't even eat a small bowl of fried rice anymore. But they do have rules in English and Japanese. I would love to come and try this, you know, maybe with some friends, and see what the difference is between a big ass gyoza and 100 gyoza. They used to have a 100 gyoza challenge, but they don't seem to have that anymore, where it's just now the one big gyoza. And of course we have pachinko for Mindy's mom, Cobra, and all you that love pachinko. So get your emojis going, ladies and gentlemen. And this is basically the start of Kagurazaka Hill, the French Quarter area, or Little Paris, you know, whatever you want to call it. It is a very beautiful, amazing area here. You'll know that you're here obviously because of the Starbucks on the corner. On the weekends, well, on Sunday they close down the road. It's Saturday morning here, so I was kind of hoping it would be closed, but it's not. The Canal Cafe is actually just right up over in that area over there. I don't know if it's open. I guess it would be open, but I'd rather go in the summertime to sit down and enjoy. So yeah, this is the start of Kagurazaka. An amazing little area here. I think I'm just going to walk on the other side today. How beautiful. Except for with all the trucks. Steve, good morning. Will you take me there? Of course I will, Mindy's mom, if you guys get over here. As we were walking, you will see quaint little shops. I've shown you some in the past. But then again, you're going to have like a Moss Burger. You're going to have a sushi restaurant. So, you know, it's not just French food, but there are a lot of French restaurants, bakeries present in the area. I think the last time I did a live stream here, I was trying to find a donut shop. I don't know if that was Patreon or live streaming or what I was doing, but you got Fujiya, which again is an iconic bakery, I guess you could say. And then you're going to have like older style things where they don't fix it up. These are, I guess, girl bars, massage, so on and so forth. Oh, beautiful poinsettias. Is that poinsettia? Wow, that's huge. Because that's what she said. But there's things forever changing in the area here. The building is new in the last 10 years or so, and they came out with the Family Mart. There used to be a cotton candy vending machine over there, but I can see that they've taken that out. So things are always forever changing in this area. This drives me nuts. Massage. Now Picard across the street here, it's a frozen food place. It's a frozen French food, but they do have normal, I guess, foods. I actually come here and get frozen Brussels sprouts in the off season. Steam them up and they're actually really good, but they do have a bunch of interesting foods, and it's all labeled in French and Japanese, of course. You got the infamous Giggle, which used to probably be Sega, and then again, quaint shopping along the way. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I love these stores. I just have no use for them. But like, these would be kind of cool to collect because I just think they look interesting. Hey Grover Monster, how are you? Yeah, I'm out for a little bit today. I will be walking slow because I don't have that much energy, but I am trying my best. Again, little Japanese convection stores. Got the Ryoma ramen restaurant. I love this. They have one of these things at the Ramen Museum in Shin Yokohama. They have one in Ueno. That's kind of cool. I still think that's funny. And of course they have Caesarea. So Caesarea is going to be your cheap little pizza, pasta kind of place for $5 kind of style thing. I've actually never come back into this area, so just kind of want to see what's going on. Little boutiques back in here. Somebody's walking with those Japanese wooden shoes, if you guys can hear the click, click, click. Actually never come back here, so. Oh, nice little cafe, it looks like. I'd probably never visit, but it looks like they've been here since 1972. Japanese sweets, Caesarea. That's where John and I went a couple weeks ago, Caesarea. Again, vending machine, ramen restaurants along, got souvenir. This is one of my actually favorite Japanese souvenir shops or crockery or whatever the hell you call it. Never can find the words, but I've shown you guys this in the past. But just to give you a quick look here, 300 yen, 500 yen, whatever. You want to pick something up, for your visit to Japan, like little teacups, chopsticks, chopstick holders. Anybody want Hello Kitty? So they have all kinds of different stuff. Very, very busy store. And they call it Kagurazaka Hill for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. We're walking up the hill. Again, you have Ebisu Bar up on the second floor there. There's so many of those around. Got the shop bar. I always find alcohol. Once we get to the top of the hill, I'll feel a little bit better. And then there's amazing back streets. Well, I hope we can explore some of the back streets anyways. Oh, the guy's wearing a Cowboys jacket. I'm too passionate about my football. Oh. Steelers better beat Cincinnati this week. Oh, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. I'm not going to hit up all the side streets along the way here, but if you explore some of these side streets, you'll find some really interesting cafes, restaurants, you know, so on and so forth. I got to get out of the sun here. Oh. There's always one of those drivers, you know. And then Feng is here. Of course, they have sushi zenmai, which I don't really like sushi zenmai. I have a few other places that I'd rather eat, but as you can see, it's full of cafes. There's so many choices along the way here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Might have to sit down for a minute. And yeah, experience lineups. The food garden over here always has a lineup. There's a couple restaurants inside there that, and of course, coffee, precious moments. Shoe stores, I see too. Interesting restaurants. Another Okinawa place here, pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I'm glad the Detroit Lions are 11-1. But again, so is KC. Oh, I can smell. I'm going to show you a store. I think I can smell it. The smell of roasted tea. This is that donut shop. Uni Donuts is right here. They're closed, actually. So Hiromi and I came here. You got the uni donut, custard, strawberry, whipped cream, matcha chocolate. It's not worth the price, guys. If it was $1 or $2, sure, but not great. A lot of donut shops are popping up, from Jack and the Donuts to this donut place to that donut place. And well, I guess it depends on your taste buds, your sweetness level, you know, so on and so forth. I still love how, you know, they don't have the red. They keep it brown and white to, you know, be in the area. You'll notice that in a couple of the 7-Elevens as we were walking around. There is some good old kaiten sushi just going around, which I think it's too early for them to have the sushi going around if nobody's inside. Why have, you know, the sushi getting dried out? That's why I always order sushi, even if I go to a kaiten or conveyor belt sushi place. Yeah, I can smell the tea. Again, quaint little shops that I think a lot of the ladies would enjoy shopping along the way here. I'm just trying to avoid cars and people here as we go. This is Miyasaka. This might be a nice little quaint store, you know, for some of your omiyage kind of shopping. So again, there's so much here on Kagurazaka. You don't need to go to all these big areas like Shinjuku, Shibuya, because you're going to find a lot of the more quaint areas as you're walking along here. And trust me, this keeps going for about, you know, however long. I remember we tried to do a live stream at night one time, but it didn't work in this area. But again, this is a Japan Crafts Museum shop. I hate those things where you got to try and get the ball on the stick or whatever you call it. Sea urchin donuts. That's not, well, I guess that's what uni would be, yeah. I'll just come bring you down into this area a little bit here. I'm only familiar with a few of the back streets in the area here. And there's always, like I said earlier, things popping up. Like this was new as of, I think, 3 months ago. And, oh yeah, Hiromi actually, this is a wine bar called Level, and it just opened up. They renovated this for about 6 months, and supposedly this is like an amazing little wine bar. You know, you can bring your date, get ready for the night, you know, so on and so forth. It wouldn't be too bad. And then you turn around, there's another bakery right here, Amirage. So again, it looks really nice inside. And who doesn't like sweets? Like, look at all those cakes. My God. Maybe I can have one because my A1C is at 5.6. That'd be pretty cool. A lot of French influence along the way here, ladies and gentlemen. If you love French food, this is the place to be. Yeah, I don't like Chinese metal knots either that you gave me, Cobra. A lot of back streets. Like, there's a hidden izakaya back in there I just saw off the corner of my eye here. As I turn around, there's still more restaurants all down in this area here. See, they're all forever changing, you know, building new restaurants. It's pretty cool. It really is. And I like this. I don't know why I like the look of just this little area right here. It doesn't look like Japan to me. I don't know why, but I wouldn't want to have to walk up those stairs every day. That'd be horrible. Now, Kagurazaka, during the day, a lot of people are shopping, doing cafes. At night, people are, you know, more into the restaurants, wining and dining their significant others, you know, so on and so forth. I think I can turn here, I'm not sure. Oh no, I got lost down here last time. There are snack bars down in this area. So this is gonna be kind of like your snack bar, geisha kind of style area. There's another road, I can't find it right now, where there's actually a geisha house, but you'll never see, you know, like you would in Kyoto kind of style thing. It's less prominent here. But, you know, there's some of them that are still, you know, catering to the older Japanese clientele in the area here. But I like coming here for, you know, the bakeries and the yummy cafes and, you know, a bit of the shopping. You know, we have a few stores that we come to, you know, on a bi-weekly basis to buy certain products because it's only available in Kagurazaka. So you can see everybody's out just walking around enjoying the weekend. 11:30 in the morning. We're almost at 1 hour. I was kind of hoping to be a little bit faster, but we got 80 likes, so that's pretty cool. And if you want to help out, it is Super Chat Saturday, so I do appreciate it. All right, Nikuman. This is one of the stores. The same store that I wanted to go to the other side. And you can't go wrong with nikuman. Oh, I love it. They got shumai, they got all kinds of different things. Now you can get stuff to take home, or you can get it hot and yummy to eat right away. Now this is where I said I saw the tea. This is him roasting tea right now. Look at that. The smell is absolutely amazing. This is the #1 tea shop on Kagurazaka Hill. If you're looking for some good teas, you might want to come into this area here and check it out. That's pretty cool though. Just love seeing them roasting everything. The smell is amazing. It's pretty damn cool. And this is like literally smelling up the whole street. And it's very busy. Well, not too busy, but still busy enough, right? And like, even if you come here, you know, $40 or $50 where you can get some nice canisters with some nice teas, you know, whatever tea you want, so on and so forth. It is actually really nice, little gift envelopes. So again, quaint little shops for all the ladies to go shopping. As you know, all in these back streets here. Oh, I'll come around this one first. You will find some restaurants back here. I think there's a hotel. I'm not sure if there's a hotel back here or something. Yeah, this is a restaurant here actually. I can see some seats inside. I guess probably some tables and some tatami room style, but very posh. It might not look so posh, but the interior of these places is absolutely amazing. I thought I could go that way, but I can't. I'm down the wrong street here. Still pretty cool though. Mr. Smokehouse, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great day, young men. Oh, I didn't even notice they have another restaurant down here, hidden. Wow. Right here, all the way down there. It's called Agaris. I've never noticed this one before. Reasonably priced? Nice. So you never know. Oh, I saw the sign there now. But you never know what you're going to find if you don't look, right? There goes the employee going down, you know, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. So many hidden things in Tokyo. You do have the temple across the street here, but they do have events going on every once in a while. This store here is the story of Europe. As you will notice, a lot of, oh, I hate these Russian doll things. But again, this is all about Europe. So I'm going to get away from because of the music and stuff, but you know, maybe you're interested. I don't know why you'd come to Japan to get European things, but you know, predominantly it'd probably be for the Japanese shoppers. Pretty cool. Got the nutcracker there. Who doesn't like to get their nuts cracked, right? Oh, this is the street I wanted to go down. I'll just kind of swing down in here. There's a great restaurant. There's a lineup, so I don't want to put the camera. But the restaurant down in the corner over in this area here, very, very weird. They have an outdoor patio. It keeps, you know, warm in the winter time. They actually have a big seating area inside also. Great restaurant, but I don't want to. The lady's looking at me. I'm going to turn around. Yeah, I can never say that name, Mike Hawk. But I can say Mike Hawk. Now, the two things that I do like in this area is Paul's Bakery. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Paul's Bakery. I'll show you that. And of course, the nikuman place that I'm going to go get a nice, hot, warm nikuman. Cafe Veloce. Again, I love the outdoor seating. And just the ambiance of walking up and down the street. It does go up, it does go down. But it's still an amazing little shopping area. You're going to have, you know, your normal businesses like, you know, the karaoke and, you know, different restaurants and stuff. This here is Paul. Probably the best bakery known to man, ladies and gentlemen. And they have different breads. Now this is why we come here. We come to get this cheese bread. It's about $9, I think, for a full piece. But they have the crusted cheese on the edge there. It's so yummy. They have sourdough breads, rye breads. Of course, they're going to have their awesome Japanese style. They have croissant sandwiches. And they actually have a sitting area inside here, but you can see the whole kind of like deli counter area. And my favorite croissant sandwiches are all down in there. It is a bit high priced, depending on what high price is for you. But a croissant sandwich, say like a ham and cheese croissant sandwich, might run you about $8. Well, 800 yen. So it's like $6.50 American. I'm not sure if that's cheap or not, but you know, as frugal as Hiromi and I are, we kind of hum and haw like, oh, but the taste is amazing. So that's the pretty cool thing about it. I'm always looking. Oh, they got a whiskey bar down here I didn't even know about. Hey, Animoto, how are you? You can almost smell that shop. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. As I cross over, wait for the taxi and the bike. Sometimes I don't really pay attention too much on certain stores because Hiromi just walks right by them, but look at that, dango, daifuku inside. Yum. That's pretty cool. Kagurazaka, not open yet. Or is it open? Not sure. But even stationery stores. And then you can come up on all the different side streets and find different places. Today we're just doing Kagurazaka Hill because I do have an appointment after this today. Stationery shops. So again, you know, it's only about a 15-minute walk from Tokyo Dome to walk over here if you don't want to get confused by the trains. Like, look how cute Bachan is, and she's running her store. She's probably been there for 50 years, you know, things like that. It's so cute. So much personality in this area. It amazes me. Like, these people are coming in here, and I can see but a mix of everything. Soba, tempura, karage, yum, yum. This is one place I want Ramen Pharmacist to take me. Ramen Pharmacist, of course, is a ramen connoisseur. He's been in our chat before. The Montana House. I would love to come here when I'm in the mood for ramen, because that looks so damn cool. And right beside it, you can go boutique shopping or whatever you want. Local grocery store or local vegetable store. See? Is it cheap? Don't know. Looks expensive. Right now. Yeah. Kind of expensive in a way. Nothing cheap. The vegetable store were in my area is a lot cheaper. So you gotta, if you're frugal and you want good deals and fresh produce, so on and so forth, shop around. Always the best. Pizza place is very popular here. This is the Margarita, yada yada yada. More vending machine ramen as we are walking. And then the nikuman place that I want to go to is basically right across the street here. So I'm going to try to go past this guy. Now there is another train station up that way. I forget the name of it. But this is the nikuman place that I want to come to and get a nikuman. So give me a minute. I'm going to leave the camera outside as I come inside here. And let me just get a nikuman and I will be back. Hello. Pork meat bun, seafood, yeah. これ。大きい方。はい。熊本つありがとうございます。530円でございます。1000お預かりいたします。ありがとう。はい、ありがとうございます。ああ、高い。ありがとう。すみません。Now I just got to find somewhere to sit and enjoy. Well, I guess I could sit right here and enjoy. Hi guys, how are you? I'll try and have a bit of this to eat here. I'll show you pretty much why I come here. Now I just paid 530 yen. They do have small nikuman, but again, you can see there, 530 yen. It's just a pork bun. Of course, they give you your little napkin and stuff, but check out how big this is, okay? Now this is going to be pretty hot, but I think for 530 yen, ladies and gentlemen, hey C, how are you? I think for 530 yen, this is pretty damn good. For those of you that are familiar with nikuman, barbecue pork buns, whatever, so on and so forth. I think this is reasonably priced. Now here, of course, you can get them to take out. They're frozen, they're fresh. But the frozen ones, of course, you can wait a few days to eat them. The fresh ones, if they're cold, you know, you'd have to heat them up in the next day or two, but I'm gonna try. Now these are juicy inside too. So again, the only thing I don't really like too much is, see how thick the bread is? But I gotta pack on carbs for energy today. So good, guys. And coffee. You know, whenever I'm hungry, when I'm walking around Kagurazaka, this is the one place Hiromi's like, hey, you want to get some buns? And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. You just can't go wrong with a barbecue pork bun. Now that I've ripped it open, look at that. Look at that. It's juicy inside, just absolutely amazing. The only problem is, like I said, you have to get through the thick bun, but I think that's what makes it also, is how delicious it really is. You know, it's got the sauce, and then you got your meat. Oh my God. This is just basically pork, scallion, and whatever sauce they use to make it. But this is probably, in my opinion, the best, hey Starshine, the best nikuman on Kagurazaka Hill. If not in the city. Hey Kamal, how are you? Mikey in Vegas, or Mindy's mom. So you're allowed to eat that outside, brother? Yes. I'm going to need to learn where I can and cannot eat outside in Japan when I go. Yeah, there's a lot of places that say like eat close to where you are, but yeah, pretty much you eat right close to the location. I had 2 of those for lunch with barbecue pork. Nice. I am jealous. That looks better than the egg salad sandwich and cheese pasta I'm having. And I will get full just from this. It is really delicious. The bun is not too salty, which is a good thing. Very fluffy, very bouncy. I'm going to save a little bit of this. I actually like to eat it cold the last little bit, so that'll go back in the bag as we continue on. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that this is probably, well not probably, this is a good nikuman. They have a lot of different style buns here. And I can't really see everything, but they even have like black sesame something. So they have a few dessert kind of style things also. So it's pretty damn good, guys. It really is. If you are in the area, you do meet up with me, I'll take you here. All right. And it's getting very hot out too. Let me just pack this away here. Oh, that hit the spot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Just want to have a bit of coffee here for 1 sec. Wow, it was so good. So good. All right. We're going to get going here and show you the rest of the street as we head up to Kagurazaka Station. That's where I have to go here. So give me a sec. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. So again, it's just right on the corner here. Oh, I'm almost full. Damn. And then you're going to have all your older shops along the way also. You know, there's a lot of normal shopping. It's not just You know, yeah, it's the French Quarter, it's Tokyo's little Paris, you know, but it's not going to be like all heavily French influenced. There are still going to be a lot of regular restaurants. It's like a Kushiage kind of style or yakitori kind of style restaurant or something, I have no idea. Oh, hair salon that I don't need. The bald guy's getting a haircut, love it. My favorite snack store along the way here, which is good. And like I said, some of you will recognize some of this because of being familiar with the channel. And then we're just gonna hit the back street. Instead of kind of walking up here, there's, again, it's a lot of local kind of useless, not useless stuff, but we'll come back out up there in a minute. I like walking into the back streets here. Oh. Because if you don't explore, you never know. Okay, that's a dry cleaning? What? Kokusai cleaning. Huh. Looks like they got their own tailoring and stuff. Barrio. Look at this, a hidden, almost like a hidden ramen restaurant inside. There's only about 5 or 6 people right now eating. Old style vending machine back in the day. Yakitori brochette, probably open at night. Oh, I can smell something horrible right now though. A beauty salon, which of course Mike Hawk needs, not me. Oh, it smells like shit. Probably is. And then you explore all the back streets back in here. You know, you might find houses, you might find cafes, you know, I know there's a recycle shop that I like to check out back in here, which is also pretty cool. I'm gonna sneeze. I meant cough. You know, like people are crammed up inside these areas. I think it's this street down here I wanna walk. Again, as I turn around, the main street is just back over there, right? So, well, that's a cute little barbershop dude right there. Now, I have shown you guys this in the past. There's this little restaurant, and there's a few restaurants back here, like little cafes and stuff, which is right here. You can see like there's like 8 or 9 of them. And this is like the little French area hidden off the main street here. I've shown you this in the past. I've still yet to actually come to these establishments, but there's like 6 or 7 different little places in this area. Again, it might make for a nice little lunch. Very quaint, very not Japan. You need to maintain your beautiness? Awesome. Not sure what's up over there, that's new. Yeah, it looks nice. And we're actually gonna be passing by my favorite recycle shop, cheese shop, which I've shown you guys in the past. Well, if anybody new to the channel will see it for the first time, but you know, it's like walking these back streets just, it makes me relax. I get a lot of my Instagram photos from back here. Like I would take Instagram photos of just this area right here. Like, I think that looks pretty damn cool. With the guy's Porsche sitting there. You know, you can see somebody's made like a little Japanese garden inside their property there. So it is really nice to see how people do take care of certain things. I will be, after my appointment today, I'm going to be meeting up with Desert Fox, who is in Tokyo today. He's been in Tokyo all week, actually. The recycle shop that I'm always talking about is up on the right-hand side here. Some stuff they have is pretty damn awesome. Sometimes it's kind of overpriced, but again, they're forever changing this store. They used to have some trunks and different storage things, but they don't have that anymore. I always wish this place well because they're very nice people inside. A lot of antiques are inside. And then a nice little cafe right beside it, which too bad nobody is frequenting. Our favorite cheese shop, I believe, is around the corner here, which I've shown you before. And we're gonna go this way anyways. Yeah, it's right here. It's not open yet, damn. This is my wife's favorite cheese shop. This is Alpage or whatever you want to call it. I think they have 64 different cheeses here or something like that. Absolutely insane. I don't know how. There must be a lot of wine drinkers coming here. Oh, that's new. Another new patisserie. So there's always things popping up. Macaroons, got some cake, fromage, mousse, tarts. Oh, that looks yummy. And this is all new now, as of 3 months ago. This was all an empty area and they've all basically start building again, construction. It feels good to be walking around and not tied up in the hospital. But I still have to be careful, you know, of my energy level, you know, so on and so forth. So give me a sec here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna put you guys on a ledge because I need to have a bit of coffee. All right, we got, wow, that's loud. And then you come out back into the main street again. We just missed a little bit of that. Chiyoda Sushi is here. There used to be a great burger place over there, but it closed down. Sometimes we actually come here and check out this Kimuraya? Is that the name of it? Kimuraya. Sometimes they have some good deals going on, but like I've said in the previous live streams, I don't know what is a good deal on certain things. Like Campbell's soup is the one thing that I really, 2 for $5, 500 yen. So it's about 350 yen, so $1.75 per Campbell's. Is that a good deal compared to American prices? Creamy pumpkin, creamy mushroom. I need that for green bean casserole. Oh yeah, that's expensive. Kidney beans, because we can get them cheaper, but again, you'll see all kinds of walkers. You can't go wrong with walkers at all. Love that. Yeah, just the ambiance of the area here. It's nice just to see people walking around, shopping. My favorite bakery, actually right over there, is Little Mermaid. They used to have one at Tokyo Dome, but obviously it disappeared with all the renovations and stuff, which is too bad. And yeah, just soak it all in, ladies and gentlemen. Pasta sets. That looks not too bad. Cake sets. This is an older cafe, very popular in the area, of course, also. And I'll just step on the street here for a minute. You'll find a lot of local vegetable stores. And then once we get up into this area up over here is where it just turns into really local kind of area, because the train station is just up over here. So everybody is kind of basically walking from the train station down into the Kagurazaka Hill area itself. Oh. I got an email. What's that about? Let me check. Oh! I lost it. Damn. Oh well, that's okay. You can see how many coffee shops here. Look how yummy this looks. For a little cafe area. Look at that. Yum. Sandwiches, oh, pancakey. Pancakey. Gotta love it. 850 yen, you know? You can't go wrong with these prices. Looks like the lady there is having some curry rice. And did you know, I was watching something on YouTube, that curry rice is, I always thought it was karage or sushi or something. Not even ramen. Curry rice is the most served food in Japan from what I hear. From what I hear anyways. So. This place popped up about a year ago. Another French bakery. You got Akagi Shrine, which is right down, right there. You can see the Torii Gate and stuff. This is Kagurazaka station area. And we're just gonna keep walking straight down the hill here. There is a great little cafe. I'm not gonna go down there because I'm getting kind of winded. But they fix your watch and it's a cafe at the same time. Why are you saying, oh no, mom? I'm taking care of Sadie. She won't take her medicine. She still hasn't taken it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mom. I will say though, for those of you that are familiar with Chibi and Moko, my lovely puppies, my babies, Chibi ate breakfast this morning. Yay! She's the pickiest eater in the world. Oh, Mindy's mom sent a message. Let's see. I finally had a chance to have the Japanese style shuffle pancake for breakfast a couple weeks ago with strawberries and blueberries and whipped cream. It was so yummy. Oh, that does sound yummy. I see somebody talking about Tay. Oh, that's Cobra, so she must be talking about curry. I want to have a curry off with Tay. On the corner here used to be a sandwich shop. Very expensive French sandwich shop bakery. They turned it into another puppy place. But again, you'll see, have you noticed though there's a lot of French flags flying around this area? Because again, it's the French Quarter area, right? A lot of salons, a lot of bakeries. You can't go wrong. If you've got a sweet tooth, you can go from, you know, this little cake place here over to this other meringue place, which is right here. I've shown you guys this before. Again, I cannot pronounce these French names at all. But again, it's from meringue to this, to that. This is a great store. Go, Matt, go, Matt.
Thank you.
We shop here every weekend. So I'll be here tomorrow with my wife shopping here. But again, this is a great place to visit. Sorry. It's a nice little store. And reasonably priced. It really is a good product for the area. It was really nice. Those two people were actually French workers. I think their family owns that place. I'm not exactly sure, but it is pretty damn cool. And then once you get down in here, it becomes more normal. But again, because I'm in the area, I might as well come show you the secret pudding shop that we've gone to before. How many of you like pudding? Who doesn't like pudding? Well, I'm going to show you a hidden, well, if I can find it anyways, a hidden pudding shop that is definitely worth searching for. If you can follow along with me. I'm probably going the wrong way already, but we will try to stay out of the construction way here. So we got only about 6 or 7 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure you smash that like button. It is Super Chat Saturday, so if you want to help support the channel, by all means, I do appreciate you. But yeah, you got to come back into this off the beaten path area just to find this pudding shop. Personally, I wish that this pudding shop was on the main road, but a lot of people come back here just for this pudding shop, which amazes me. I've been having, you know, I saw Spiderfresh saying, posting a picture. I'm having a hard time signing into Discord recently. Are any of the other Patreon members having a difficult time? Because I have. It's weird. On my phone it's okay, but on my PC it's been a bit difficult. So you come back here, and I think it's right down here. I'm getting out of breath, guys, so let's see if we can find it here. Like I said, I probably walked too far as usual, but we are in a residential area. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's right up here. Not sure if it's open or not, but see what's that? So as you're walking, you know, it's all residential, right? It's all residential. And then all of a sudden, boom, here is the pudding shop right here. Now, some of you will remember this pudding shop. They only serve one person at a time, so you might have to line up. The owners are friendly. They're very small little puddings for about $5 a pop. Different flavors, coffee, matcha, you know, different things like that. But I'm not going to get one today. I love to surprise Hiromi, but this is a pudding and sweets Kagurazaka Acho. And I swear to God, the owners must live in this house here. But again, having a shop, a very quaint little shop in the middle of nowhere is pretty damn awesome, I think. So hopefully you'll come visit, and then we're just heading back towards the station here, because I am getting out of breath, ladies and gentlemen, so I do need my rest. But I do like coming. I'm going to go straight down this way and show you a bit of the back streets, because I think it's an absolutely Instagrammable moment that you'll see coming up here. Thank you, Nightbot, for all the links. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you do, ooh, he's taking a poop. No, I'm waiting for the truck to go by. I don't want to see the dog poop. Go poop. Good girl, good boy, whatever you are. Okay, we got a traffic accident going on here. I love the fact that, hey, we can see myself off the back of the truck here. Hi, guys. So you walk straight. The main road that we walked on is just down over here, but coming back in here, there's a couple restaurants, stores that I really like. And you know, me and my architecture, I love taking pictures of just how, you know, some of these older houses look with the wood shingling, you know, so on and so forth. But who would find, you know, this restaurant right here? It just amazes me how, you know, word of mouth and I'll see my son go in the side. She was waiting for me. You know, to see these places here. And as you come in here, the door is just right here. I've never actually been inside here, but I know my wife is. This is called, what's it? Hasabang. Hasabang. And again, as you walk inside, it's so cute, like a nice little coffee shop kind of area. And then boom, Instagrammable moment, ladies and gentlemen. Some, I guess, abandoned house or something. But to me, this is pretty cool. You know, you go from like a quaint little kind of cafe or, you know, whatever it is, to something run down, to livable areas. It just amazes me walking around and how, you know, they'll take old things and refurbish things, yet they don't take the character away from the area itself. An eyeglass store in the middle of nowhere. Who would know to come down here? Well, some people would, of course. That lady sure is. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Gotta say, that is pretty damn cool, eh? I like that. I like that old sign right up there too. That is pretty cool. I like the idea of having the old wooden kind of bars or whatever on the windows back in the day. You know, now of course they use metal, so on and so forth, but that is so cool. Something like this, if I had a house, I would refurbish this and make it like a garden kind of style thing inside the planter box, or, you know, something along those lines. a lot of older houses in this area. I don't know how old they are, but you know, decades old, I'm pretty damn sure. And people are still living in here. I bet you Gigi and Baba have been living here for, you know, 50, 60 years. Pretty damn good real estate, probably high cost. And it looks like this is all connected from the new house, the old house, you know, so on and so forth. That's pretty cool. And then, you know, boom, you'll have apartment buildings just popping up in weird, conspicuous areas. Now I got off track because I have to go back towards the station here. I did say 6 minutes, but oh well, that's okay. Have we hit 100 likes, guys? Yeah, we hit 102 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. So again, this is for CE and his love of back streets. A pretty big ass driveway. But it's nice to see certain properties. Oh, good real estate right here. I'm sure somebody will build something real fast here. Mindy's mom says Gigi and Bubba are in heaven. That's why my dad and mom were called. Yeah, and it's really funny because I've taught my grandchildren my grandchildren will be here in 9 days. 9 days? Something like that. Monday. So that's like 7, 8, 9 days away. My son, Lily, his wife, my daughter-in-law, and my 3 grandchildren will be coming to Tokyo for 2 weeks. So I'm not going to be live streaming too much because my family will be here. It's going to be awesome to, you know, to show them everything I know about Tokyo, and I hope they have the trip of a lifetime. I really do. It's going to be awesome. But you know, to see my grandchildren, you know, Theo, Oliver, and Ariana. Ariana's like not my real granddaughter, but I'm going to take her under my wing, of course, right? It's from my son's wife's first marriage. But amazing kids. We're going to be taking them all over to, well, they're going to go to Tokyo Disneyland and, you know, different things like that. But, you know, I'm going to take them to the aquarium. I'm going to do all these things. And I'm going to be so happy, so filled with all these crying moments, ladies and gentlemen. So I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Somebody named Yo, super sticker. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You're such a good Gigi. And so, yeah, sorry, I got off track there, but basically, I'm not really going to get into it too much, but, you know, they met me for the first time in August, and my son actually said, you know, this is my real father, this is your original grandfather, if that makes any sense, because, you know, they have my son has a stepfather who they call Grandpa, and so I basically said, well, you know, that you call him Grandpa Steve or whatever, but you just call me Gigi and call Hiromi Baba. So it's a Japanese kind of way of saying Gigi and Baba. So I'm Gigi. I can't believe I'm called Gigi. So they'll be like, hi Gigi, and I'll be like, what the hell, I'm still young. We actually came out from that side street over there, again, Shiota Sushi, and back onto the main street. And now we'll head back up to the station because I do have to get going. But actually what I'll do is maybe I'll come over on this side here, show you a little bit of the Little Mermaid Cafe or bakery. Everything is individually wrapped as we just kind of pan by here. Well, actually, no, it's not individually wrapped. Some of it's still out in open air. But this is a good bakery to come check out. We'll come down the other side street here, pass by the shrine. I think I can come this way. At least I hope I can. I'll walk a little bit faster. Whoa, that is so cool. You can actually see them cooking right there. So what? Wow. Getting ready for the lunch. A nail salon in the middle of nowhere? Another new business that's just happening. Not sure, it's another Italian restaurant. Is that like old, looks like old oranges hanging up over there. And then you, again, another hidden restaurant in the back here. So everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, you're gonna find all these cute, quaint little restaurants along the way here. That's what makes Kagurazaka an amazing place to visit. 15-minute walk from Tokyo Dome. This is not new, but it still looks pretty new, which is pretty nice. Okay, I can't read the comments very well. Give me a second here. That's Hoshigaki drying persimmons. I love that. Oh, really? I didn't know. Thank you for the information, Mindy's mom. Never knew about that. Drying persimmons, eh? Or kaki. Looks like some crafts going on here. Or, I have no idea. I just see what I see and spurt it out. I know this is a yakitori place. Then you got the old school yakitori on the corner here, which is very, very popular. Oh, look how cute this girl is in a kimono or yokata or whatever. The last thing I'm going to show you as we're walking here is this place right here. Now, you want some good parm ham or prosciutto, things like that, this is the place to come. This is Maison T. We shop here because Hiromi loves her prosciutto. And, well, you can see the menu right here. You can't go wrong. Salamis, different kinds of foods. It looks absolutely amazing. Yum. Hey, Brandon, how are you, by the way? Oof. Now, like I pointed earlier from the main street, because we've pretty much gone full circle all over the place, this is a Kagi shrine along the way. Sometimes they have events going on, sometimes they have like little flea market. They got something going on locally here. People are selling their arts and crafts. So it's nice to, you know, come visit and pick up little trinkets and, you know, different things like that, which is really nice. Oh, let's take a walk in. What? Whoa, that was weird. I just saw something. I'll show you guys on the way out. A nice little arts and crafts, which is pretty cool. You know, people are coming up in here. Now you can go into the back here. There is a donut shop, another donut shop, of course, that I'm not going to take you to because you got to go down a long hill. I got to walk back up, but we've tried it. It's okay. Actually, John Daub did a great live stream on the donut shop a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and if you go over to his channel or something and check it out, you probably get better information. We didn't enjoy the donuts that much. For $5, $6 a donut, it just wasn't sweet enough for me. But again, there's so many donut shops around. I'm surprised I don't weigh as much as I do. Oh, and by the way, I am 99.35 kilograms now. So for some of you that have known me for many, many years, you probably first met me, I was about 124 kilograms at my heaviest back in January of 2020, which is almost 5 years ago. And now I'm 99.35 kilograms. Well, maybe due to the cancer and lack of appetite, but I feel good. You know, I feel pretty good, you know. I still get tired, of course, but it feels good to kind of feel skinny, I guess you could say. Yeah, we're going to finish up here, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of nice. Always looking for nice little gifts for my Patreon members, you know, for their gift boxes, so on and so forth. This is kind of what I was looking at right here. I thought they were real pets, but they're they're puppets or something like that. I have no idea. Sorry, I gotta show you one more thing as we come along here. Beside the Lawson, as you come along the Lawson here, the donut shop that I'm talking about, and you'll see why I'm not gonna go down there, is you gotta walk all the way down this hill, around the corner, and keep going down, and there's a donut shop down in that area here. But off to the side here, again, more wine shops. And then there's this pretty damn cool store at the corner here I want to show you. Might be worthy of checking out. So, oh, another restaurant here. Doesn't look like, oh, they got like a little puppy, pet friendly maybe? But it's this store right here. This is pretty cool. And the reason I always say this is because of the old telephone. But look how cool it is, like so natsakashi, so nostalgic. It absolutely amazes me. You could probably have a good shopping day here. Look how old that looks. This would be great for Adam Wiles, actually. I know he likes Mickey Mouse. And I was actually looking at this, bartering a price for him, but he wouldn't let go on the price, so that kind of sucked. Really wanted to surprise Adam with that one day. A great store. You know, this guy's got an amazing old collection. So that is amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, if you guys can find this store, this is such a, like, natsakashi. Daijoubu desu ka? It's so, これは, are you selling? いくら?
テレフォン3万円。
3万?
ちょっと待ってね。
remember, because 本当に好き。That's so cool.
こ
う。It still works.
使えるんだ。
Oh, because you have the, なるほど。That is so cool. ありがとう。本当に。Sorry, he called from his cell phone to the thing. He still has it hooked up to the landline, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a great little store. Just again, off the beaten path, but still worthy to come check it out, I think, in the area here. So, arigato. And then I'm going to come back up this way here to the main thing here. And we're going to sign off, ladies and gentlemen. I have an appointment to get to. I got to get a train for 1 o'clock and get going here. So, yes, that's Donut Mori. Thank you, John. See, guys, if you want to know a lot about Japan, and John, Wonderlust John in the chat here, he knows a lot about Japan also, and all the hidden little areas and things like that, which is pretty damn cool. So, but yeah, Donut Mori, that's the name of it. I forgot the name. Thank you, John, for that. I appreciate that. So, okay, guys, I am honestly out of breath. I've done my best today that I can, and I just need to have some coffee. I got to get over to Ikebukuro for an appointment. But, you know, honestly, you know, hopefully we can, you know, continue on connecting Tokyo next week. Not sure if I'm going to be out live because it's my low blood level kind of week. Or no, that's the next week. So we will probably be starting in the Kagurazaka area and connecting Tokyo again with you. That's what we'll probably be doing for Lost in Tokyo in the future. Now there's a truck coming, so I gotta try and get my feet up so he doesn't hit me. The street is literally this small here. So, oh, you're still here, Mr. Smokehouse? I thought you left. Hey, Auntie Mambo, how are you? So yeah, I gotta go, guys. But you know, thank you. If you're a part of the Emoji Club, thank you. Again, we're gonna be doing more. I'm gonna be focusing more starting December, which is tomorrow here, but more on Patreon videos. I'm kind of getting out of the public spotlight in a way, only once a week, maybe twice a week, but for now is always gonna be Saturday this time for live stream. But if you wanna go join Patreon, where we have postcards, gift boxes, and a good private community, Discord, you know, so on and so forth. Oh, is Acne Moose here? I didn't even see you, Lee. How are you? I gotta, you know, figure all that out. But thank you guys so much. Thank you to the moderators for being here. Thank you to the community for your support. Again, we do have a GoFundMe going that Night Riders gal and Mindy's mom have set up for me. I appreciate the support. I really do. And I appreciate, I gotta give a shout out. I cannot say their name, But I woke up this morning and I got a wonderful PayPal donation from somebody. So thank you, because it really helped me out. But yeah, you know what? We are a community, and we're just going to try and be normal from now on. So thank you. I really appreciate you. In the meantime, though, you ready? Please check out these 2 videos here. The Patreon link is here if you want to become a part of the TD Crew Asylum family. And go check out Tokyo Drew Travels if you want. Keep it real, keep it raw, straight true to yourself, because I always do. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye.